I'm Mike Faus, president of Abatement Contractors of Montana.
I'm Chris Reinhart. This is building T150, slated for demo. So we are removing all the hazardous materials that include lead, asbestos, siding, glazing, and asbestos piping.
This is one of the pipes here that's going to get wrapped and cut. So we're basically going to set up a containment, take out some of the elbows, and then take this out in bigger sections.
That is labeled so everybody knew that it was asbestos containing. That is a 10-foot barrier from where we're removing asbestos for people not in suits to not be in that area while we're removing.
So you can see where the old windows were. Then this is a Transite siding, so that's basically a cement asbestos board. The newer style, which is called Hardy board, is a cement board with non-asbestos materials. These come in big sheets, 4x8s is what they put on here, and then the nails. So what we're doing is we're pulling it all off just as we did on the south end over here.
Then we can probably look at the window glazing here also is asbestos. The glazing is what holds the window in, and that contains asbestos. And then these windows also have lead-based paint on them. One big giveaway is what we call alligatoring, or it looks like alligator skin, but this was tested by a lab.
A lot of this has happened when the oil-based paint breaks down, and so one thing with that is as it would break down in the past, it would alligator, fleck, and break because it was such a more of a solid material. There's lead-based primer, lead-based paint, even the shellacs and wood, sometimes like finished wood floors, so the older wood floors, it's a lot of shellac on those floors. That's why when babies will crawl around, they say, oh, we don't have any lead-based paint, but you actually do, and it's in the shellac and in the varnish. So they put this false ceiling in here years ago, and what was happening is they were having some more of this collapse. So up over here, what Chris is calling the Band-Aid, that structure right there, we all threaded it all the way to the top of the main beam structure, and that held the sheetrock up in place. This here that we put up, this was to hold up the bottom trusses. We put this up about 3-4 years ago. It looks like it's done its job really well. Looks like the rest of the structure from the weight of water obviously collapsed and fell down, but this was all just falsified. The main beam structure is up above us. They're still in fairly good shape, but a lot of the wood is so old that it's just really dry and cracked. So this whole building is coming down. You know, and looking at this, some people think this is a sheetrock wall, and I can already see from the lines in the joints, the nail holes, fiber right there. This is the Transite siding again inside. Again, on this wall here, it's just been painted. And then this side, see, it looks like plywood here with the brush strokes of a paint deal. A lot of people would miss this in an inspection, but that's still Transite siding here, there, probably all against that back wall.
Is it dangerous work they're doing out there?
It'd be dangerous if they were not in suits, respirators, harnesses, but they're using all their protective equipment, and they have all the safety tie-offs for their machines.
Appropriate training. So from here you can see our demarcated area with him removing Transite siding now. You can see he has his suit, respirator, he has his fall arrest on, also hard hat, high vis.
Now, if we're doing a training exercise video, here's some things that I don't like that I see. We had all the demarcation, everything was down, they did all this abatement, they kept going on to other things, so they picked up all their stuff. Now we have to reset up. So it's right above all these windows. You can see there's some Transite up there, all the way across. And then we have a hodgepodge of windows taken out and some left. So in seeing this, the guys are doing a great job, but at the end of the day, it's detail. And the detail-driven orientation that I like is I like to start on one end of a building and I like to follow it all the way through. So now they're gonna have to come back and they're gonna have to take out about 22 windows. The detail's the hardest thing. Anybody can rip the stuff off in the field, but this is where the detail comes into play, and now we're gonna pay to set it up twice, and I don't like that. But we're gonna do it. This is what we specialize in, is interior and exterior demolition and asbestos removal.
Abatement Contractors of Montana has over 20 years of experience in demo and hazardous abatement.
If you have any questions on your project, please give us a shout. We're here to help.
Please call us at 406-549-8489.
And remember, it's ACM, not the other guy. We've been here the longest, and we do the best.